And we are live. Hopefully this works okay. Yeah.
Sounds like I have audio too.
Well, that's always a good sign. Apparently Stream Elements just caught up, so that's always a good sign too.
Except we're not testing out just dance streaming.
I changed legitimately all of that.
Just informing you what Stream Elements thinks we're doing.
There, it's fixed.
Yay!
Who knows for how long?
Are we calling it testing out just dance streaming?
No. I just changed the name.
Okay. There we go.
There we go.
That looks
Okay, so for the VOD. Hi guys.
Hi friends.
Anyways, this is the first attempt. I'm gonna call this an attempt
Sounds good.
at doing more of a talk show podcast kind of style. We actually, the funny news is, we actually used to have a talk show on Tuesdays.
We did.
That was many seasons ago.
That was many a season ago.
It was
And then it ended abruptly.
it was Tuesday talks. Well, we ran out of things to talk about. I hope that stops having issues.
Well, you know, that'd be great.
The difference is this time we're changing it around, and we're going to make the show more based on game trailers and new games coming out the following week, because there are always way too many games, and I never know what's coming out.
There are a whole bunch of games.
Did you know Just Dance came out yesterday?
I found out last night.
Where did that happen? And I remember like it was yesterday's.
Donut. Well, hello. We have a miss.
It has been a while.
Very.
Do I have that
What?
overlay on?
I don't know. You?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Scared the Christ. And the dog
So, I'm waiting for Celeste to get this all set up. So I'm going to be running the stream side because it's a little bit more back and forth-ish. And of course, monitoring the chat, taking care of all that. Celeste is going to be running all the other piece, which is the video feed.
Which is scary.
My phone is super loud.
I am terrified that I'm gonna mess this up.
We are like an hour late because
Why'd you put a space?
we had to go ahead and help my parents get their new phones set up.
Pretty hard.
Yeah, try it again without the space. And you should have Magikarp with his battle cry. Why are we on your phone?
I'm trying to do something for chat so that I don't remember because I'm not gonna remember the entire full name of this, but we're just gonna go with it. That.
It happens at times.
Okay.
You realize that you can look at that screen in between, yeah?
Yeah.
You have your...
Yeah.
So what is the first game we're going to look at? And when does it come out?
Now you tell me. So this game comes out today.
Oh, okay.
Came out today. It is for the PS4 and PS5.
Nice.
And the game is called something very, very long. It is called Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation Code Fairy.
That's a name.
It's a
Mobile Suit Gundam.
Battle Operation Code Fairy.
I mean, Mobile Suit Gundam, the anime was actually good anime. I'm hoping the screen catches up with us because else I don't know how it's going to look on stream. We're going to try it. So that would be interesting. So let's jump into it and take a look.
That's PlayStation.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, I I would play it. I'd give that just from the trailer. I'd give it a solid 4
Out of 10?
5.
Oh. I was like clarifying there for a second because I was like, 4 out of 10 is not so great. A 4 out of 5 isn't bad.
No, yeah. No, it looks solid. It looks like a good game. I really try to get into some anime games because I like a lot of anime. That one,
it looked interesting,
but I hear the bud.
I'm not a big RPG player. That's my biggest thing. And I mean, it looks really cool, and the music that they're playing is super awesome. But I'm just not a big RPG player personally.
I mean, that's fair.
I like quick, fast. Let's go. Not story based. Drag on forever.
But it looked like, at least from the trailer, of course, again, we haven't tried it yet. It looked like it is still kind of a faster story.
Yeah.
And it looked like it was a more combat-based game.
But every time there is a game based off an anime, it sucks.
My voice is off sync.
My audio is echoing and your voice is off sync. Don't get it with that attitude. I try. Can I please have some donuts? I'm echoing because I'm loud.
That really is like
I'm sorry.
pretty accurate of a description of why we're echoing off Celeste's. But out of sync is a new one if that's actually happening.
You know, I have the attention span of a nothing.
All right. So then, what is your opinion out of 5?
It looks alright. If it were...
What is your opinion out of 5? It looks all right.
like a 2?
Ow.
It looks cool. The music was cool. But it looks boring all at the same time. Unfortunately. And normally anime games are just bad. Sorry,
Harsh.
say it.
Harsh to anybody who likes anime. F for respect for them. Jeez.
I like anime. I have no issue with anime. Anime-based games, though. Sword Art. Sword Art was bad. I love Sword Art, the anime. I love the anime, but the Sword Art game sucked.
Okay. What is your next game you got?
We got the new Call of Duty Vanguard.
That came out today, I'm guessing.
That did release today.
No, honest question for the chat. Did anybody even care?
I mean, I know a person or two that have downloaded it. I did not play enough Cold War to even think about getting the new one. And in my opinion, COD has not made some good decisions lately in their game releases.
That would be Activision.
But I'm talking about Call of Duty specifically. I'm talking about the recent Call of Duty games. I love Modern Warfare. Cold War just disappointed me a bit. Not gonna lie to you.
That is very accurate.
I don't have the attention span of a goldfish. I have attention span of nothing. There is no attention span.
So you ready?
I'm ready. It is rated M for mature. If you didn't know.
Okay, zombies is a fair fight. Though the bit I've seen of zombies, I'm not impressed with the new zombies version.
Every person on this team was a hero in their own right.
So I hate to say it this way, but I feel like I've watched this trailer before and I have not looked at Vanguard because I was not intrigued at all. It almost looks like a lot of the older trailers that Call of Duty used to come out.
I mean, if we put airplane, it's kind of cool. Funny maps.
4K
The only
graphics.
way to win was to have each
The
other's back.
fact that we need to say that in 2021.
The fact that the screen keeps cutting out. I'm sorry, guys.
I can't fix that.
Yeah, because it should not be having
It
problems.
really just broke.
I don't know why it is, because this is the first time it's had problems.
You don't need the lore. There will be zombies. To sell you weapons. So are you excited for Vanguard? At all?
Remember, her opinions are like rotten tomatoes. They don't matter. I mean, it's a Call of Duty. It does, I guess, exist.
I was fairly I'm gonna be honest, like I was really excited for Cold War. And then I was really, really disappointed.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna skip this one.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm definitely not feeling. I'm not feeling Vanguard. I'm sorry. And I know that there are tons of people that are gonna love it.
it looks like a remastered Medal of Honor. That is a perfect description for it. And I hate to say that because I've never enjoyed the Medal of Honor series, and I really liked the Call of Duty series for a long time. World at War is probably still one of my favorite games.
I can't say much. My first Call of Duty was Modern Warfare, so. You know?
It's a Call of Duty that exists, but I don't play anything besides zombies.
It exists. I can't disagree. Man.
Okay. So what is your next wonderful option that you have? Oh, wait. We didn't do out of 5. 1.
Yeah, 1.
Okay. Now you have an interesting look on your face that everybody can see.
I love it. I love this series so much.
We're not going to look at a Fast and the Furious.
Yes!
That really comes out here in the next week?
Today.
That came out today? Did anybody
Fast and the
know?
Furious. Well, I knew. Not that counts, but I knew.
You knew because you pulled up the videos.
Exactly.
Did you know any other way?
No.
No.
I did not.
No, yeah, exactly.
But what? Fast and the Furious Spy Racers Shifters.
What kind of name is that? Leave it at Spy Racers.
You know? I don't know. You gotta admit, the 9 was pretty good, though. F9 was pretty good.
No.
I liked F9. I like all of them. I own them all.
How awful does this game look?
You know, it doesn't look that bad. It's not the worst game that we're gonna look at today, so. I mean.
Least interesting thing I've heard about. Let's see how bad it is.
I'm also really excited for another game that's coming out. How pretty it is.
It's not even that good of graphics. Are we back on the 360 or the PS2? I mean, I have my retro consoles and I like retro, but what was that? Are we playing paintball? This is not Fast and the Furious. There is no way. This is like Hot Wheels Racer.
Yeah. Yeah, so that came out today.
What? You know, when they made the announcement,
It's all about family.
when they made the announcement at the Video Game Awards, I was already going, you know what? This is going to be god awful when it comes out. Do they know that an Xbox Series X and a PlayStation 5 exist?
I mean,
Not that they made it for it. They made it for the last generation. I'll give them that. But when we're making a game that's coming out in 21 that looks like it should be on the PlayStation 2.
Bobby, Forza Horizon's drug out. You know what else came out today? Or is coming out soon?
Is it coming out sooner or did it come out today?
4 days.
Beluga. 4 days.
Hey.
So that's not today.
Oh no, Horizons comes out in 4 days. Sorry, I switched conversations.
So I have to know out of 5.
Oh no, it looks terrible.
Oh, okay. Celeste loves every Fast and the Furious, and frankly enough,
Love
to
them.
me, I just make fun of them at this point because they are
I
god
love
awful in
them.
my opinion.
If it goes on Game Pass,
Does a half a point count? Can I give a half a point? Do I have to give a full point? These are our own rules. I'm making it now. I'm giving it a half a point.
what do you mean I haven't?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. They are capitalizing on the brand. That's all it is. They're gonna find people. Little grandmas are gonna be like, "Oh, little Jimmy liked the Fast and the Furious series. I'm just gonna buy this game. He's gonna absolutely love it. It's garbage."
But paintball driving.
What was that? There was paintball driving. They were dropping big balls for whatever reason, and they had big overshoots. What are they doing?
You know we have 3 more movies coming, right?
I don't get why. There's no reason.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
You could care less.
Hey,
I couldn't care at all.
don't be mean. That's mean.
But you didn't give me a score. I gave you mine. I gave you my honest, half a point over there.
You know, I'll tell you, if it comes to Game Pass, because it is coming out on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, if it came to Game Pass, I'd give it a good try just because I love being terrible at racing games.
Fair enough.
I would give that a solid 2.5.
Really?
I love bad racing games. I just love racing games. They are pretty
The movies are not fantastic. I'm
good.
sorry.
They are from a techie's. Yes, they are.
Okay, there is
Yes.
there is some pretty good stunts.
The magical magnetics.
We're not even going to talk the fact of how incorrect electromagnetics were used in the last movie. That's not physics. There were no
Loved
physics
it.
in the game. In the movie,
I loved it.
and the movie is legitimately making the fact that they're all superheroes. They've all died so many different ways, but they can stand up and walk away from it.
Paul Walker didn't walk away.
That's pretty cruel. Actually, he did. Apparently, he still exists in the universe, is what we found out.
Okay, you're right.
So, no.
You're not wrong.
No.
But I mean, Fast and the Furious.
Let's drag a safe through town with my car, bro.
Hey, if Pirates
I'm
of the
gonna launch my car into space.
No, but if Pirates of the Caribbean can drag a safe, why can't Fast and Furious?
At least the scene made more sense in the context of it. They actually break it out of the building, not just
Dragged it
I
out?
got electromagnets.
We did not use electromagnets to get the safe out of Mexico.
That's right. No, that one is chains and nobody stops them.
I love that movie so much.
They did it with horses. Duh. Exactly. See the physics. It makes sense.
The physics of horses versus
No, I'll be honest that you know what? The Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, they are very much out there movies. And I have no problem saying that. But they never were meant to be anything but a far out there movie. They didn't start as a movie franchise based on an actual thing happening in the world. There have never, as far as anybody knows, been cursed undead pirates that can walk across the bottom of the sea. No, it's just really good CGI. We're sending a car to space with duct tape and then landing back on the Earth safely after just launching it back through the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Where did the physics go? It just works. You're right. We need
magic.
What is his name? What is his name? I know it. It always comes to me. Bethesda. The director of Bethesda. It's on the tip of my tongue. Urgh. Todd Howard. We need Todd Howard here. He would explain it all. It just works. Not Todd Howard. Todd Howard?
I don't know.
Devin, is that correct? Musk did do the first part. He did launch it in space. He also missed his mark, and now it's floating in the middle of space somewhere. Okay, that was a long tangent off on the side to talk about Fast and the Furious. So you must have been happy we talked about Fast and the Furious, and I made fun of your movie some more.
You know, it's okay.
People who became weird sea creature humans are not weird, are not real.
I mean,
I'm sorry to tell you, I really highly doubt that they're real at all. Okay, what is our next?
Our last game of today
Todd Howard
is a PC game. It's specifically PC. And it's Let's Build a Zoo.
Let's build a zoo. Okay, I can't mock it. I'm one that I do like Zoo Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon, so
Oh yeah, you're gonna love this.
oh,
Let's just roll the trailer.
okay, we're doing a more stylistic pixel act look. No, it looks cute.
It actually does look pretty cute.
I would spend some time playing it. This is a game that if I really just don't want to think about things, I jump in and go play.
It looks adorable. I'm actually like, I saw this and I was like, are you serious? And I kind of looked at it. Look at the little warthogs and the little rhinos. Ah. Hi, my name is Celeste. I love animals.
Simple, easy.
How big that zoo got.
It's a pretty good sized map.
I would hate to walk that in a day. I don't know what just happened.
Maybe if you don't take care of it, it can die.
Maybe. I mean, that kind of makes sense.
It actually looks fine. It actually looks good. No, it looks like a really cute game. I would play that.
I'd play that too.
I'm curious.
You're curious?
I'm curious why at the end it pretty much made a big statement point by taking all the audio away and showing a wasteland. So it makes me really curious if it's going to end up getting to a point that it can actually fall apart and you have to try to save it.
And it looks like it is normally $20, but right now on Steam it is 10% off, making it $18.
Nice.
I mean, it looks pretty cute. I could be down. I could definitely be down for that.
I'd give it a solid 3. Like, it's not a game I'm going to go out of my way to play all the time.
Yeah.
But if I'm looking for something stupid to work on,
I would say a 4.
say a 4. That's fair.
There were cute little animals that I can actually name.
I wonder if you have to build the infrastructure to support the zoo, too. That's something I would do. I would spend my time to line it up. The game actually is actually the Doki Doki sequel. You know what? I might be buying for the PlayStation 5 Doki Doki.
No. The game is
There's so much
garbage.
more lore to it.
The game's so boring. I've played it 3 times. Ugh. You know how boring that game is?
Cry Me a River.
When?
Okay. What is our...
Okay, so our next game, we're moving on to Sunday, which is Blue Reflection Second Light. We're looking at another RPG game for PC, PlayStation, and Switch.
Okay.
It looks interesting. I mean, you know, in my opinion, as interesting as
水に囲まれた世界
anime games can.
無人の学校
An
記
abandoned
憶を
academy.
失ったみんな
Everyone has lost their memories.
ここは一体何なんだ
This place.
Is it a waifu simulator? If so, it gets an automatic 10 out of 5.
異世界に飛ばされた私星崎青さあバシバシ調べていこうここが一体何なのか
It's an interesting art style.
It's cute.
No! There it is.
平穏に過ごしたいだけ
Encounters not meant to happen.
Pause it.
クオリティオブライフ
Oh, it is still going. Never mind. This
話
is
を
not
して
showing
る
up
の
on TV.
待ってて
Remember Celeste? Like, these people are nice. You know what?
世界の謎を
Great to
解
be
き明
loved.
かして
This is interesting.
きっと前も私はこうしていたはずだから大切な人たちとずっと一緒にいられますように異世界だろうと
Make
楽しまなくちゃ
academic life
そうだよ
more
ね
fun.
一緒にやりますかみんなとの共同作業
Okay. See you in a second.
秘密基地に大改造しちゃうよ困ったことがあったら私に任せなさいあおちゃん
Intimacy increases.
The waifu simulator.
デート
See, look at that.
ちょっとドキドキしちゃうななんだろ
So
う
bad.
不思議な場
What's
所
your problem with the waifu simulator?
これはみんなの心思いの力
Are we watching the same thing?
うわ化け物
Interesting.
怖いけどやるっきゃない
This game's solid.
今ここに不安もいっぱいあるけど少しワクワクもしてる平凡な
This is Sunday?
私でもみんなと一緒なら
On PlayStation?
って思えるんだ
Nice.
よし絶対みんなで元の世界に帰ろうブルーリフレクション
Though I don't probably have enough right now for it.
なんかあのひび割れまずいことになってない
What?
早期購入
Early purchase bonus the summer bikini. It's a waifu simulator.
Oh my jeez.
I was making the joke that it was, but it is. No, that looks pretty solid.
I mean,
It has an interesting story too, and like, what is going on? Why is the sky breaking?
because they got transferred to a different world.
I know, but
That's why the sky's breaking.
weebs need love too. Why is the food more realistic than the game?
Right though? Like, I'm not crazy. That was kind of weird.
Because if we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make a waifu simulator, okay? Hold on. Just hear me out for a minute. If we're gonna make a waifu simulator, we might as well teach them real skills along the way. So we have to make the food over realistic, so at least they kind of learn how to start putting a meal together. Makes sense. Easy game. That looked solid. I actually want to go buy that game. Like I'm giving that a 5. I'm really curious more so about its story and what it's trying to tell. I'm giving that a solid 5. That game, it is Ghost of Tsushima interesting to me.
I would love it if it was an anime. Make me an anime of it. I'm really curious about the story. I am so confused on what I'm even supposed to be playing. Like, it's not a cooking game, but there's cooking. It's not a fighting game, but there's fighting.
It's a role playing game. You're role playing in the world.
Shibada.
No, that's solid. That who made that? What developer is that?
That developer, I think it was
Gust?
Gust?
Who's Gust?
developer. They make.
Oh,
anime
okay. I
games.
recognize some of the PS3 ones. Laptop up there. I recognize some of these older ones. That's why I recognize the art style.
You're not wrong. As much as I'd love to learn Japanese, yeah, I don't.
That okay, so that makes more sense based on the developer. They've actually had, and I can attest to this. They've had some really good games in the past.
They made that one fairy tale game I looked at.
Yeah, and that's one reason why I was saying it should be a pretty good game is because they've done some really good, solid anime games. They are actually good at making a story that still is cohesive but still keeps you moving.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm gonna give that a solid 5. I kind of want to go buy it. I'm gonna look at the pricing of it. I'm gonna look at budgets and such.
Give it a 2. Maybe a 3. If it's interesting enough, I mean,
There's
I can
no
see.
keys jingling. We know. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have cut you off there, but
You know?
go on. I won't cut in.
I don't only like fast-paced games here.
I have one question for you. What slow-paced game do you enjoy?
I really like Tina.
I would consider Kina more of a moderate pace, not slow.
Okay. It's not a completely fast-paced game.
What slow-paced game do you like?
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves is not a slow-paced game. There are slow segments. Just because the game has slow segments doesn't make it a slow pace.
What would you consider a slow-paced game?
More of a turn-based anime-style fight like that.
Pokemon. I like Pokemon.
Okay, I guess you caught me there. Yes,
Gotcha.
Pokemon would fall into that category. So I will back off, and I will say, okay, you're correct.
Anything more than Pokemon? No, not really.
Yeah, I know that.
I'll still play them. I just don't prefer them.
Who knows? This may be one that you start playing. You're like, oh my god, this is absolutely fantastic.
I mean,
2-minute ad breaks are awful. Oh no!
that wasn't me.
No, it's set to automatic. We're gonna hold it out then. We're gonna wait. We got a minute.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
I didn't have that timer up on top because I was watching. I had chat more so focused, so I can focus on that.
That's all good. It happened.
What do you think so far of our little
We have a
podcast?
lot of games to go.
Really?
Luckily, some of them are repeats.
I missed everything you said after jingling. We are discussing.
Essentially, I caught him on a Celeste doesn't like slow-paced games by yelling Pokemon, because Pokemon is a turn-based, slow-paced game that I'll play. Anything more than that, I haven't found anything I really care for.
And I apologize about the ads. The ads running during the stream. Turn off pre-roll ads, which help increase viewership. So I apologize.
We weren't watching it.
I wasn't watching the timer. Else
I
I would have gone and kept an eye on it. Well, I'm gonna leave it so I can see it better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
So then, what is our next one?
our next game is not so interesting. I don't have a video.
Okay, let me go ahead and just bring it up to you then. FPS racing and open world for the win.
Yeah, see? I can live with that. So this game, which is coming out Tuesday, we're looking at Classic Racers Elite. And it's 1960s cars. And, racing.
And racing.
And racing. But it actually, it kind of looks cool.
I'm hesitant if they're not going to show for a racing game a basic trailer. They could film 10 seconds of you.
I mean, I'm sure I can find us one real quick if you want me to look for it.
It's a racing game.
It's a racing game. That's
The graphics don't look the greatest.
no. They look pretty awful, to be 100% honest with you. I mean, the idea is cool.
I wouldn't spend money on a racing game.
You can play it on your
Besides, like, Gran Turismo.
PS5.
I'll buy Gran Turismo on my PS5. And I'll get Forza for free on my Xbox Series X.
We actually might get Horizons adding to Game Pass the day it comes out.
Yeah, the same day release.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo feels, but not the same graphics, and it definitely doesn't look like the same quality. Cool deal. I mean, it's coming out on the Switch.
And the PlayStation and the PC.
It's coming out on the Switch.
Okay, it'll finally be a racing game for the Switch.
I'm just
Even
saying
though there are some.
it's coming out on the Switch. It's not going to be necessarily, you know, as souped up as like Forza or Gran Turismo would be. So nothing against the Switch. I love my Switch. There's certain games I'll play on it. There's certain games I won't. Anyways, next game.
We are sticking
Oh
on
wait. Out of 5.
0.
Yeah.
No interest at all. Is that an acceptable answer?
That is an acceptable answer. So next game.
The next game we're looking at is Football Manager 2022.
FIFA knockoff.
Oh gosh.
Like
I start audio.
like
and I didn't-
legitimately, and let's just adjust the name to FIFA knockoff 2022.
Like,
No, it's not FIFA knockoff. We're doing all the back end stuff.
yeah, you're the manager of the football team.
I can't.
There's so much going on.
I can't take this serious.
My brain is like,
Oh, it's simple. I mean, there's. So do you get to play at all, or do you just watch from the sideline?
no, you're the manager.
I mean, it's coming on Game Pass. So I guess if we want to try it, we could try it for free.
I mean,
What is the cost of it?
55.
That is a $50 game.
$55.
55. Oh, because
It's currently 10% off.
that is not a $55 game. I'm sorry for any people who have their football managing dreams out there. $55 to watch other people play football.
Yes.
Sorry, according to us, Americans, soccer. But
NPCs that you controlled and put in random places. Score goals. I told you.
I mean, okay, I can't say much. There's a couple games on Steam that I want, but they're like $5-10. They're like manage your own esports team. There's stupid games like that, but they're like $5-10. I'm okay with that. $55.
Hey, I told you that Fast and the Furious was not going to be the worst game we saw today.
Oh no, I'd play that over Fast and the Furious. That looked more polished than Fast and the Furious did.
I will disagree with you.
Ole, 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 ole. Oh wait.
Goal!
No. I'm failing at life right now.
There are too many pages on the stream deck.
Well, no, because I hit the wrong page when I was swapping.
That's why I sit over here.
I didn't add that scene. Oh, no way. I was going to add the air horn.
No Fortnite air horns.
Okay.
Okay, now this.
Out of 5.
Oh, out of 5? Half. Because I actually kind of like management games, but that looked like way too much for my head.
I give it a 1. It looked polished. Like
Fair point.
the price will come up. Well, no, when the score will come up when the price comes down. But
I can respect that.
But until that moment, was expecting greatness. I failed. I'm sorry.
Great.
Until that point, we're gonna pump the brakes a little bit and we'll let it be.
I could
10
respect
points
that.
from Gryffindor. No, wait, I'm not Gryffindor. So this isn't either. We figured out you were Ravenclaw.
I don't remember what I was.
I think I got Slytherin.
I don't remember what I got. The problem is, and this so totally off topic, but going on to Harry Potter and schoolhouses. Apparently, you need to take the test when you're 11 because if you take it as you grow up, your answers change, so your house always will change. This is really interesting. Yes, people actually like, I don't want to say study this, but people study this.
Why are people debating Harry Potter tests?
Because you know. Well then.
Mr. Light, I was using you. Nobody touched it.
No light for you. Because people are curious why you change, and if you take different tests, you get different answers, and that's the reason why, is because depending on what your answers are, depends on what house you get put in. But as you grow up, you make different decisions in life, and you have different ways of thinking, so that's why your houses tend to change. So normally, whenever the first house you get is the house you're supposed to stick with, because of the fact... These are the random things you learn on the internet.
It's important information. Apparently. I never got super into Harry Potter. The movies I love. The books I absolutely hated. Sue me. Please don't.
I've listened to them all on Audible. Attention span of nothing, I tell you.
Next game.
This is something you should actually be excited for. Because it is bringing back SNES games and Sega Genesis games in a Disney fashion. So, we have the Disney Classics Games Collection that'll be coming out. And this is also coming out on Tuesday. It will be coming out for PC, Switch, Xbox, PlayStation. So anybody can play these old games. Retro games, Disney. What could possibly go wrong?
Which ones?
Aladdin, Lion King. Watch the trailer. Jungle Book. Aladdin, Lion King, Jungle Book.
Jungle Book wasn't, in my opinion, that great back when it came out. Lion King's already come out. And Aladdin's already come out. Did they just remake the same collection and just add on Jungle Book?
Yes?
Like,
they added a few more games too. We are freezing. And then you get to see behind the scenes stuff.
okay, there should not be a rewind in this game, but that's just me.
Visual enhancement.
Oh, okay. It actually looks like they might have. Okay. Okay. So, I'll give them some defense. When it came out when it just came out as just the Lion King and Aladdin, they kept it still in its original format and just put a big border around everything, so it looked awful.
Oh yeah.
It looks like they're actually going widescreen, which is what they should have done in the first place. So I'll give them a little bit of defense. How much was it?
I think it's $30.
30 bucks. That's a solid price. $10 a game. Hopefully it's a good emulator on each of them.
And I mean, some of them you can choose if you're playing the SNES or the Sega version.
Yeah, that's actually for those of us who are old enough to remember the SNES and the Sega. That actually does make a difference because some of those games played better on one or the other system.
I remember the system. I just didn't have systems. There's a difference.
What did the Sega look like?
I don't care enough.
No. You remember the systems. What?
Not that well, but I remember them being out.
What color was the Sega?
The Sega was the black one. Or the gray one. I don't know. Black. Black is a good answer. He nodded his head.
Apparently I should have nodded my head because we know she was on the wrong track.
Hey. Not all of us grew up with games. I'm sorry. I grew up with books.
I grew up with the NES, and I had a lot of people who I could go play the Sega with, so...
I didn't have friends, so...
You don't have friends.
Point in case!
I need to go back and find, because we got rid of it at one point. I need to go back and find an NES, Super NES. I've got to get it. We do have a 64. And a PS2. You have an Odyssey too, that's awesome. I'd give this all 3.
Yeah.
If they actually are going back and making it a widescreen to go for the high definition TVs they were marketing before, it's a solid 3.
Yeah.
30
I'll
bucks.
get stressed out, but you know.
30 bucks. That's $10 a game. I mean, it's against the law, but you could download the emulators, each of those games free. But to have it legally and be able to actually play it and not have to worry about things, 30 bucks. That's a solid. That's a solid price.
Yeah. My only concern, and this is a concern of, I know this is a concern with emulators, and it's a concern moving forward with these games coming out, is how the button layout is. That'd be my biggest concern.
But
don't try this at home, kids.
But if they are, if they're following one of the better emulators that are out there, they should be able to rebutton. You should be able to set up your combination or whatever feels better for you.
Yeah.
Luckily, frankly enough, the Sega, even though it had an odd controller, and the NES really didn't have many buttons, so it's not going to be hard to adjust to anyways. They all pretty much started following the same button layout, except for Sega decided to do 2 parallel lines of 3 buttons each, where everybody else was doing a little pyramid, a little triangle, not pyramid, diamond of buttons.
Yeah.
Solid game. Good soup. Was everybody ready for what?
For the next video.
What is the next game? Because you are too excited for this, so now I'm...
Yeah, I'm excited. It's Forza Horizon 5.
Oh, it's a Forza game. Does it look like a Forza game?
It's pretty.
Magically, it's a Forza game.
It is so pretty. I can't even contain how pretty this game is. I'm excited. We all know how much I love it.
Go ahead. Hey, no, you're good.
I don't know what happened to Devin. I think he's coming back.
I call myself the getaway driver. It's not as exciting as it sounds. I go where you want to go.
Taxi driver? So Forza's now beating Taxi Simulator?
Gotta go back. No. He hasn't gone to the festival yet.
Vámonos. Go!
Professional driver on close course. Do not attest. I love the disclaimers.
Vamos a ver. Aguas, carnal. Ahí te hablan.
¿Qué?
I forgot that the next Forza takes place in Mexico.
Pretty though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you remember when the Zohan was a Luma driver? This would be that.
¿Y ahora qué?
Avísame cuando aterricemos.
That car would not have landed like that. No, that little BMW would not be keeping up with that Porsche that well, unless she cannot shift.
That'd be highly probable. You know? Right?
They are realistic. They're people. It said that this was done by a professional driver on a closed track.
The getaway driver.
These are real people. This is a real... There is no gameplay footage.
Exciting as it sounds.
I don't know.
And I go where I want to go.
That's gameplay footage.
I don't know. I mean, yes, I agree that I read the warning, but they look pretty realistically animated.
They look pretty realistically animated.
Yeah, you heard me.
I don't feel it. I don't think it. It's a Forza game. I'll play it.
Free Forza game.
I'm glad that I changed the screen before you did that.
Did what?
Nothing. There was an image of you that popped up on that last page.
I saw nothing. I really did not see anything. But okay.
I think the warning was in there for effect. I don't. Either way, what are we looking up? Why are we looking up Forza?
Because I want to see images of their people. They're showing images.
But
Not like there are people in the game.
there's not normally people in the
Yeah,
game. That's
it's
why
fine.
I'm also concerned about it. Anyways, it looks like a Forza game. It's a 3.
5 out of 5.
It's a solid 3.
5 out of 5.
I'll play it. I'll get bored of it. We'll move on.
I'm still playing the last
What is the...
Our last game for Tuesday will be Jurassic World 2.
Jurassic World 2.
Jurassic World 2. Definitely what I said. Oh, because it went that way. Okay, I know what happened.
Ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be for this trailer.
What do you mean by that?
We'll see when the game comes out. $10.
Pre-rendered footage.
We ignored all the warnings. Forgot the lessons. We abused our power.
We need to figure out a better way for us to do this.
We weren't careful.
I don't know why it's
Now-
going out.
I don't know.
Ah,
Unless maybe we're running too high of a video feed.
Baby.
Are you able to change your quality?
different world.
No, that's the way that I've done them.
Should be able to do.
I could play this 360 video.
Or maybe we could cast it to the... Here, let me swap off you. Let's try to rerun it real fast, just in the background while we're talking. But don't... No. Tell it to cast to the Chromecast. Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm trying to see if it's going to run smoother on that.
Doing it. Hoping.
Oh. That's not the way we want to do that. Wrong one. That's not the Chromecast, that's the TV itself. Sorry, un momento, por favor. It looks interesting. I'm not that intrigued into Jurassic Park games.
I like dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs?
I've always had issues with Jurassic Park. It's just the movies scare me. It is a simulation. I actually need to look at that. Give me 2 seconds.
I think it's an adventure.
I think it's an adventure. Not. There's customization. I know you get to learn about them, of course. You get to take charge of your own Jurassic World. So it looks kind of like an open world.
I'd give it probably a 2. Like, not enough that I would go out of my way to go buy it or play it.
Each their own. I think it looks kind of cool. It looks like an open world. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it is coming out on Xbox, so.
It's going okay. So we are just about to the point that it's going to force a add to show. I'm going to try something real fast to see if we can fix our video feed. So you're not going to miss anything.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
They do need a better trailer. You're not going to miss anything. We're going to swap this over to an ad real fast. This is, again, just take off pre-rolls and just, we don't benefit at all from these. So enjoy the ad, I guess.
We'll be right back. Devin might still be able to see me.
Yeah. Over here, go to unplug that HDMI.
No.
And then go to back to your video. Start running the video. Actually, at the very top. This should have worked. Okay, we'll go back to the way it was.
Is there anything else that needs to be changed? I can't see the timer, so I don't know when the timer's over.
Yes.
Hello, friend. So that didn't work.
We'll see if it's set up.
So we're gonna
Try our best.
go from where we are. Got 2 more days. Yeah, go ahead. Don't care.
Yeah. Yes. Well, okay. Don't fully blame Twitch. I'm gonna take it over just me while I go on my little tangent and talk about this for a second. And then just they can see your screen, just so you know. Okay. What it is if we let Twitch run the ads during the stream, it disables pre-roll ads for new viewers and such for 30 to 45 minutes. So unfortunately, it is a minute and a half of ads, which it's about 3 to 4 ads, but it makes it easier for people to come into chat and just come see what's going on right away without being stopped by pre-rolls. So we don't benefit from it. I think we've ever gotten from Twitch ads a quarter. I think we got a quarter in the last like 3 years. So it's not that it's benefiting us. It really doesn't benefit them. But it helps us in viewership. So we can complain about them. They're stupid. I'm not crazy about them. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about that. Seem pretty good. Solid?
Yeah.
Oh, that's thinking with portals. That is thinking with portals. Okay. A quarter, right? What is our next game?
So we've moved on to the 10th, which is Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
And we have the Final Fantasy something. Final Fantasy 5 Pixel Remaster.
Okay.
That just came out.
What's it coming out on?
It is coming out on
The everything?
Android, iPhone, and PC.
The Android, the iPhone,
And PC.
You know, I would understand Android, iPhone, Switch. I would understand Android, iPhone, Vita.
Final Fantasy.
I don't understand the PC. Like, I would understand, you know, main consoles PC.
I mean,
That seems...
I think of Final Fantasy as a PC game. I've also only tried one Final Fantasy.
I think of Final Fantasy as a PlayStation game, but that's just me.
I've played one Final Fantasy. You know what I felt about it?
Mm.
The last 10 minutes. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of mobile integration.
Okay, so I guess let's take a look at this Android, iPhone, PC game.
Leaning on a frame here. Do it. Pixel Remaster.
Like, this doesn't even look like it would look good on a phone, just for the fact that they're going for the square, full-on or classic square ratio. Okay.
I'm not
Like
saying
I
you're
said,
wrong.
PlayStation is where when I think of Final Fantasy.
The ultimate 2D remaster.
No, like 5's a good game. I don't mind them remastering 5, but phone? God, think of how much space that's going to take on your phone.
It's just like you're so little.
I mean, it looks good.
Let me on the internet today.
You can see Sephiroth on a phone. Or look him up from Kingdom Hearts and see him look a lot more badass on your phone. Okay, so it's 1 through 5.
1 through 6.
1 through 6.
5 has so they started coming out in July.
Okay.
And they've been coming out every month-ish. So 5 is finally being released.
How much is this? Like
I don't know. I
Google Play Store.
Sir, we have a 1 terabyte phone now.
No, I'm not gonna buy it.
My 1 terabyte phone is missing. If you found my iPhone 13
Final Fantasy
Pro, 1 terabyte blue,
$12.
I'd appreciate it.
That's a bit steep for a mobile app.
Yeah.
That's a bit steep for a mobile app.
Yeah. It was definitely not the cheapest game. It was supposed to be here last week, and I would like my phone. Or ship out this week, I guess.
So I don't know what to say. Like, I want to give it a good, like, as a remaster.
Yeah.
It is a solid looking remaster.
Okay, not knowing what the price is.
No. But I've got to. I'm not even going that right way. I don't understand the concept of putting it on the phone. That bugs me and it makes me worried because yes, it's a game that doesn't require a lot of power.
Yeah.
But you're limiting yourself to hardware. And let's be honest, they're not going to limit it down to just, you know, the iPhone 13 and higher. They're going to backfill build it. And that's more so what it is a wider user base. That is a valid point.
But think about it, okay? Remember Xbox came out with the cloud where now you can play your Xbox games on your phone.
But you stream those. That's a difference. You're not using your phone as the operating system for it. You're using your phone for maybe 10% of it. It's like us going ahead and
The 64-bit game. It is all about the money.
On the PC, I see it as a solid port. I see it as a solid remastered. I would go ahead. I would buy it on the PC. $10 each. If it's like that on Steam, I'd buy it. No problem. Wouldn't question. I don't know much more to say than that.
I mean, I've never really played Final Fantasy. I don't know how it looks. Looks like an RPG.
It is an RPG.
Well, I know that it's an RPG. I'm just saying it looks like an RPG. I mean, I would honestly solidly give it maybe like a 2. Again, I'm not a big RPG.
PC 4, phone 2. I can't wrap my head around it. I'm sorry.
I could say a PC 3.
I could almost say straightforward. I think the controls are going to be wonky on the phone.
Yeah, but I mean, you can always hook up your controllers. I mean, you know.
Oh yeah, that's the solution. I'm gonna go play my classic retro game with controller because I'm gonna just now carry a $70 controller in my pocket just so I can be able to go back and play my retro game instead of playing it just on the PC like the way it was supposed to.
As the man that keeps 2 Xbox controllers in the Tesla.
No, and that is true. And I will not go ahead and deny that statement. But no, I'm okay. You have little Joey over here who wants to play it. He's either going to have to deal with wonky controls on the phone.
Backpack.
Moving on. I'm done on this subject.
Who let me on the internet? Jeez Louise. Okay, so are you ready? Yeah, see, it'll be okay. Okay. This is... I've totally lost my train of thought.
Did you ever have one?
Okay. Found my train of thought. So, our last game we're on Wednesday.
Okay.
Is a PC RPG called Dread Hunger.
Dread Hunger.
Dread Hunger. And I hope you're hungry.
Do you feel punny today? You're not funny, but do you feel punny?
Hey, me and my dad jokes. We'll be happy over here in the corner.
Let's see your Dread Hunger.
You're doing a lot more shooting that polar bear. There's a game where you have to play as both? What?
I haven't seen it.
The Hunter.
I really wish this was working better. Might be that cable.
It might be the cable. Polar bear! And zombies!
Do you happen to know where another HDMI cable is?
No. Not long enough. Yo, that is a polar bear.
Well, I am bread.
I mean, I saw a game that was coming out called I Am Fish, so I'm not surprised.
That was like, okay, I started getting curious because they're like, oh, you know, we're exploring the Arctic and such, and then it just became stay, eat and survive. It is a survival game of just eat and survive.
Yep. 100% all it is.
So,
Oh.
one.
Yeah. That's a good, decent vote for it.
Pirates of the Caribbean meets Subnautica. There you go. That's the way to describe it. What do we got next?
So, next is... It's a remastering of a game that's already out. And I don't even... There's a 25-second trailer.
Oh, we're going into... Go ahead and pull it up.
We are.
We're going to make it full screen and just like...
But the polar bear, George.
Go ahead. I'm stoked. Mostly because I want to go back and play Vice City. Vice City was my favorite GTA.
Broke the internet.
And it's like $50 for all 3 games.
Something like that. And they're coming out as a pack.
Yeah, that's solid.
So that was my lovely little trailer for Vice City,
San Andreas. San Andreas was really good too. I muted you out.
I closed it
Okay.
when I saw what it was.
I loved Vice City. San Andreas was pretty good too. Exactly. San Andreas is pretty good. There's a lot of cool elements they added to it. But Vice City, I'm totally stoked. Hopefully we don't have a hot coffee incident again, but we shouldn't since they're remastering the version. So it's GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and San Andreas, which is pretty good. That's a pretty good collection for $60.
I played 5.
3 and Vice City are so much better. Yeah, so Vice City, San Andreas, and 3. Solid 5.
Depends on how long everybody's here.
What do you mean by that?
GTA's fun for me when people are here.
Those are not multiplayer games.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've only played GTA 5.
That's pre-online.
I'm sorry. This one I really don't care. I'm just gonna like
The infamous scenes, but in HD. Hey, again, all I have to say, I hope that they're going off of the build where they already had dealt with the hot coffee incident. Because if not, they might have it be in some hot coffee again. And if you know, you know.
What if we don't know?
You want to know?
Is it appropriate? Oh, this was the one with the boobies.
No, that would be that would be underplay. San Andreas didn't have a multiplayer?
I don't know. I didn't play it.
No, I'm 90% sure it did. No, hot coffee. So when San Andreas first came out, they had to late in development disable a mini game. People figured out how to have pretty much hacked their way into said mini game, which was a full sex mini game.
It wasn't wrong. There were boobies.
And it was called Hot Coffee, and they had to immediately throw adult rated stickers on all the games and then recall a lot of them and cut out the entire set of scenes in order to ensure that they did not get in any more trouble for releasing a game of sex. Really? I will have to check on that. I did not know that. That's interesting. All right. It had sex. If the sex was to Barbies humping each other fully clothed. It was enough of a movement that it could be fully understood what was happening is the problem. And it was a mini game, which was even stupider.
Punk Wars.
Punk Wars.
Yeah,
Do we have a trailer?
we do. I do have a trailer.
You want to full screen it?
Single screen is kind of annoying, but fun for what it was.
Hey, and you know what? For the time when those games came out, you really couldn't ask for more. Anyways, Punk Wars. I'm already kind of nervous.
I would be too.
Just dropping the beat right away.
Heckin' loud.
Oh, shoot.
What did we shoot? Oh,
Yes, and I fixed it now. You want to rerun it real fast?
I want to? Sure. At least you didn't hear the really loud audio part.
After bringing the world we
We're good.
know to
Hey, it wasn't me.
self-destruction, it was taking a long time to
I'm
pull
not one for
ourselves back
dystopia
up.
games, but this is
Too long.
interesting, I think.
But once that has happened, we won't
So from my
waste this
understanding, it's a
chance.
turn-based strategy game.
Oh, I did not get that from this
Nature
trailer.
has taught us a lesson because we.
You know what I
thought
got from this trailer?
This isn't real-time strategy?
I don't know.
We cannot
Real-time would make a lot more
mistakes
sense for
of
this.
our
I know it's a
predecessors.
strategy game. I
It
don't know
is
if it's
time
real
to
time.
rebuild our civilization using
What is
the
it?
only gift of nature that has worked in the past. Today, we already know that only our technology can bring freedom and salvation to humanity. It is time to introduce the world into a new era and set a course for future generations. We will not let anyone stand in our way.
It is turn-based. I do not get that from it.
Wowie, I can look at stuff with that big voice talking to me. Yeah, the trailer told me absolutely nothing about their game.
No, I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, okay, this looks like a new like Command and Conquer. It looks like it's gonna be a real-time strategy, not turn-based. Well, no, I went to their website and checked it
No,
out.
I don't.
So, I mean, cool deal. You're gonna try something different. You make a trailer that shows your game actually not as a different type of genre altogether.
Again, they really... That trailer. If I was watching a video game conference and I saw that trailer, I'd be like, wow. What? Because I'm sitting here and saying, wow. What? And that is the only trailer they have listed.
I mean, visually it looks interesting.
I mean, I can show some pictures.
But yeah. So see, okay, now I guess that picture there shows me turn-based instead of.
Oh, I mean, it looks kind of cool. I kind of think the game in the Tesla looks a little better, but you know, it's. You don't want to look.
it.
Oh,
I mean, it exists. I'd give it a.
yeah.
If it was a real time, I'd probably give it a good 4.
Okay.
As a turn base, though, I'm gonna probably do like a 1. It really bummed me out. Again, I was super excited for another real time strategy game. They are ambitious games. They're not easy, and they're a lot of fun because you can always do them with multiplayers and battle it out against somebody. But a more simple turn based game, I don't. If I'm gonna play a turn based game, I'm gonna go play like Rome Total War.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go play Final Fantasy. I'm gonna go play something more in that realm, that atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
If you're going turn-based game, Mario versus Rabbids, that's a really good turn-based game, and it's a visually appealing turn-based game. So while you're in the slower segment, while you're waiting for your turn to go again, there's stuff to look at, not just a dystopian universe.
I'd give it $5.
Oh, I wouldn't go that generous.
I'd play it for free.
I'd give them 2.5.
I mean, it's definitely not like, oh my god, give me that game now.
No, our waifu simulator earlier, that was like, let's go buy it. This is like, I guess, you know, if there's nothing else on the planet to play.
I get that.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready for Synthetic 2?
Synthetic 2.
That's the name we're going with. Oh, that was not the button Celeste meant to hit.
Earth, 1985. Fusion technology.
Video?
Internet? Internet.
And self-learning computers shape the cities of the future.
10 minutes of Final Fantasy 14.
But it was not to last. Destructive
Why is
machine
everybody making
gods have
dystopian games
risen.
right now? Did we think Cyberpunk was going to do well? And we're like, we all got to jump on that bandwagon.
So that's what this is listed as. Like when you go to the trailer, it says Cyberpunk's 80s. Or 80s Cyberpunk.
Every day I'm buffering. Never
Never
knew there was a synthetic. Right?
IGN's website special.
Wake up.
Okay. I can't mock the music. At least it's jammy. I think the music isn't theirs or something, as I've heard it before. It's generic music they probably bought off. Meh. I was bored.
The cyberpunk style tactical shooter roguelite that features online co-op for up to 4 players.
0.25. That is the worst rating game of the day. 0.25.
No, we had elite car racing.
That was 0.5. I gave it a 0.5.
I thought we said 0. Sorry.
You're the one who said 0.
Oh, This is something George is super excited for.
What?
A
The Old
beloved
Republic.
Star Wars game is coming to
This is
Nintendo
Switch edition.
Switch.
So it's the same one we already
Blast
have.
off to captivating planets
I
and
might
join
buy it.
forces with Jedi, droids, and outcasts in this blend of
Wait,
action,
hold on.
role-playing, and adventure.
I need to look this up. Is this a
Will
cartridge
you use
game
the
or is it
Force
not?
for good?
It better be
or
a
will you
cartridge.
be lured to the dark side?
It doesn't only come out of
Your choices determine the galaxy's fate in Star Wars
been
Knights
out
of
on
the Old
everything else.
Republic, launching on Nintendo Switch November 11th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
like, let's go to KOTOR.
Hey, that's big news right now.
I played the background up during my awesome house party. Yeah, it was like really popping. Did you switch off my?
I believe so.
Good time.
Trying to think how to look this up. It better. It's a small enough game. It better be on a cartridge. They better not be going ahead and making it a online service game or.
Oh my gosh, guys, we only have 2 games left. What are we doing?
It's okay. Another pre-roll ad wants to run within 3 minutes.
Okay, so run the pre-roll ad while we sit here and you look this up. And we'll have the information when we get back.
Sounds good. Or will you? Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So, as far as we know, the ads are now fully off. Nintendo, I'm disappointed in you. You're going to release Knights of the Old Republic, a very small game on the Switch, and you're not going to do a physical release with it? You're just going to do all digital? Come on now. Come on, guys. Ooh.
200.
128 gigs
gigs
SD
SD
card, failing his Switch on a plane.
Ouch.
That sucks. But seriously, like look at that. If that were to happen, you wouldn't have your game at all. You'd be totally out. It's not like you just pop it in there and keep playing.
Yeah.
Why? Frankly enough, for me, if I were to have bought it, I'm not going to buy it now. If I were to have bought it, it would have been just go ahead and have another collector, another one out of my collection.
Yeah.
I
get that.
love the game series with all my heart. I'm totally excited for the remake on the PS5. I'm really nervous about the remake on the PS5, but exactly, why did DDLC get a physical and this one isn't? When this one has a huge fan bases that's been excited for the game. I'm not quite sure I understand. However, I guess I have to say most fans of the series probably bought it also in the computer because you could mod it, and modders have gone ahead and found parts of the older the games that weren't ever finished and re-enabled them so you can go see it.
Uh-huh.
So I guess I got to give it that. It's not going to be a lot of. If anybody's going to go ahead and go and buy it on there, it's just so they can carry it with them when they go on a trip.
Disney's Aladdin got a physical.
Exactly. So no, Nintendo. They should be getting a physical. I know it's not just you. It's Aspire's decision. Aspire, you should be selling it as a physical. If you sold it as a physical, at least I would buy a copy because I'd want a copy to put on the shelf. And don't sell me a case with a download code because that really irritates me. And they do that quite often now.
Switch or certain
Switch. Just on Nintendo games, they will. So think of the Fortnite Last Laugh.
Yeah.
Switch will sell you their games that way, or they'll sell you a pack game. So like Mega Man 1 through 9 or whatever, and one will be on the cartridge, and the rest are all downloads. Come on now.
No.
Come on now.
Well, I mean, no.
Lucas Games is kind of different in that aspect. Disney does own Star Wars, but Lucas Games kind of still sits on its own. So Disney doesn't get as much a say in it. They should have a partial say since it is a re-release of a game and they do own the company. But I can tell you from when I really quick was looking at it, everything that it shows, Disney's logo has not been added to it. Aspire didn't do anything. They just legitimately ported the game over. So, welcome to my TED Talk. Nintendo, get your money in order. Anyways,
we have 2 games left. The PC shooter and the Switch simulation. One you might like, one Celeste might like.
I guess we can do the one that I might like first so we can make fun of you at the end.
That's totally fine. I'll take all of your make funniness.
So what is the game that you might like and what is it for?
Are we doing your game or my game first? I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, my game.
Okay. So your game is for the PC. It is a shooter and it is called Bright Memory Infinite.
Who said it? Why is he talking? I'm sorry, Bright Memory Infinite?
Bright Memories Infinite for the PC.
Bright Memories Infinite.
Uh-huh.
I'm just trying to understand. A name should be able to partially explain the game. I'm trying to get my head somewhat around it. I mean, Grand Theft Auto, you're going around stealing cars. Makes sense. Aladdin, you're playing Aladdin. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. You are a knight in the Star Wars universe. You don't have to know what the Old Republic is, but
let's build a zoo.
Let's build a zoo. Zoo Tycoon. I guess let's look at the trailer.
I mean, I can't say much for half of these RPGs that we've looked at that have random names.
Touche? Touche? Let's.
Have you found anything?
Just a special ID card. Nothing else that I can see.
I advise you to stay out of this matter. Wake was as stubborn as you are. It's her. Don't let her get away.
Oh shit!
God, what is this animation?
Julia, are you okay?
The situation isn't very good. Tell me, what happened here?
Okay, we need to put masks on everybody because their talking animation looks a lot better. You know why? You can't see the animation. Cough, cough, Final Fantasy.
Cough, cough, Final something.
I wouldn't go Final Fantasy. Maybe more Destiny? Like Destiny knockoff? Single player Destiny knockoff? Xbox. That's not PC, that's Xbox.
Why you lied to me then?
Wow, an Xbox 360 game. Hey, it's not the only one. We had Fast and the Furious come out, which was an Xbox 360 game. My dude, your chest is growing a soul patch. We need to get you a white shirt and a gold necklace. Pause that.
I'm sorry. Apparently, it also is coming out on the Series and the 5.
That is not a PS5 game. I don't care what they.
Game?
I don't care what they say. Okay, technically, any game on the Xbox is a Series X game, since apparently they all play Because it's every game is now being launched with that title on it.
Let me see if I can actually find a video of this.
Guys, I'm sorry. That was pretty awful. Again, like I said, and I'm not even trying to be mean about this. Put a mask on every single one of your characters before they speak. Put a helmet on it. Don't let us see the jaw animations, because I'm gonna hope those were very, very, very pre-final work. That they were very rough animations.
I can tell you when that video was posted. That
8 days
video
ago.
I showed you was 8 days ago.
And the game comes out on
Thursday.
So no, that's final animation unless they used early renderings for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, no. Failure of a game, in my opinion.
Can you mute?
So I'd give it a 0.5. The gameplay looked like Destiny, and Destiny's not really a super big. I'm not a big super fan of it.
Destiny has Gambit. That was the only part of Destiny I liked.
Your score?
-3.
Okay. And our final game for us to either laugh at you or celebrate with you.
You can laugh at me. This game brings me back to my childhood.
What is said game?
This game is called Pups and Purrs Animal Hospital.
Anyways, guys, that's been a wonderful show.
Hey! We watched all your stupid trailers. Let's watch mine.
Pups and Purrs Animal Hospital. The 10 dogs is what it is.
Exactly. It reminds me of my childhood. And please play my 45-second video.
Who would have guessed? The 10 dogs is coming on Nintendo. Oh, they can't hear you. So I was never excited for Nintendogs before. I'm not excited for Nintendogs now. At least Nintendogs, you had, the stylus to be actually brushing the animal directly. They're not even using the touchscreen. They're doing it all by controls. It is a Nintendog without the dread of being grounded and your pup being sad. It's pet ownership without the fear of it actually dying on you.
Hey, remember when I said that you liked a game? You know what? Bleh.
Here you go. No, in all seriousness, it looks like a cute kids game.
Yeah, I would definitely not play it.
Let's
build a zoo. You got me. This was just fun to laugh. It's cute. If I had a 5-year-old, I'd be like, here you go.
Looks like you missed a game. Yeah, there's one more game listed.
I don't know how to explain what's coming to that because it's not a new game. It's just the anniversary and more anniversary stuff coming. That's the one I said I was gonna skip.
Tamagotchis.
I actually still have Tamagotchis.
I had a pet rock. It was a little electronic pet rock one also at one point. There was nothing. There was no reason to it. You should have legitimately carried a pet rock, but at one point they came out with a little Tamagotchi pet rock. Okay. Anyways, on a score of a 1.
For pups and purrs.
Now you don't. It's dead by now. It's definitely dead by now.
Nah. You know Tamagotchis actually came back in style? I think it was last year, 2 years ago.
Why?
I mean, because we already give kids cell phones. Why not give them Tamagotchis? I don't know.
Okay. So the last thing that Celeste doesn't know how to talk about is Skyrim.
It's just anniversary stuff that you pay for. I don't want to listen to you. It's a $20 download for special edition Skyrim. Woo!
But what's that mean? Is it like then a graphics? Did they actually go back and fix it, or does it just work?
Wait. I'm sorry. So the Skyrim Anniversary Edition will cost $50, but if you already own Skyrim Special Edition, the Anniversary upgrade will cost you $20.
Yeah. So did they upgrade the graphics, or did they go ahead and fix the game? Does it not just work anymore?
I don't know. I hate Skyrim. Why? Because they all have some. They're already carrying around electronics. You know.
Yes, more Skyrim. Good research. 10 out of 10. Right? Celeste, what is this? Well, I don't know how to explain it. Skyrim. What?
So, new content from Creation Club, including quests, dungeons, bosses, weapons, spells, and more.
Bethesda? Let's have a heart-to-heart for a minute. We already talked to Nintendo. Let's have a heart-to-heart with you. I don't mind you reselling Skyrim. I don't. I really don't. I would buy another Skyrim.
I mind.
Fix your graphics. Fix your game. Believe it or not, and we're talking straight to you, believe it or not, it doesn't just work.
We can submit our fan art.
That being said, for $20, I might do it.
No. $20 if you already have the special
I
edition.
believe we do.
I don't know. $50 if you don't. There's gonna be a Skyrim in concert?
Yay, DLC for a game that needs a lot of work.
Oh my lord.
And
a Skyrim museum.
Bethesda, hold on. Hold your horses. Where is the anniversary edition for New Vegas? Why are we having a 10th anniversary for Skyrim? Where's the New Vegas one? The Halo Remastered was totally worth it. That was a fantastic remaster. That was a fantastic anniversary game. But wait, where's Fallout New Vegas?
You know,
New Vegas is a fantastic game. If you have not played it, I strongly suggest it, especially if you're on Xbox, because I believe it's included in Game Pass.
the most definitive version of Skyrim to date.
That's supposed to Microsoft's supposed to try though. The Fallout franchise is pretty good, except for ignore 76. Sorry, it's bad.
Oh, okay. So, in the Anniversary Edition, you'll get Skyrim Special Edition, Skyrim's original DLCs Dawnguard, Heathfire, and Dragonborn.
Okay, those are good ones.
Next-gen improvements for Skyrim SE.
Next-gen improvements. Okay, hold on. Pump the brakes. That gives me hope.
All 48 previously released Creation Club items, 26 new Creation released items.
Okay. Okay.
And it'll affect your mods if you put any in the game. You are required to have, for the Anniversary Edition,
For the PC.
Windows 7, 8.1, or 10, an Intel i5 2400 or an AMD FX
8320.
8320. I can read, I promise. 8 gigs of RAM. Oh, lordy. An NVIDIA GTX 783 gigs or an AMD R9 294 gigs and 12 gigabytes of available space.
Let's not talk about this. Exactly. So, chat, would you want to see us go and look at the Skyrim Anniversary Edition and see if it's just as broken or does it just work? Because it just works. It just works. It just works. So is that the last of them, or did you decide to
No, that is
skip
actually
anything? Skip some other ones because we don't want to do research.
The only thing I skipped was I didn't go into each of the 3 GTAs. I just did the overall GTA because
we're here. Might as well pull it up. Well, it doesn't come out till Thursday, so it wouldn't be till next week. So maybe what's going on next week?
Sunday's busy.
Maybe next Saturday. Trailers? Were there trailers?
Trailers for
Skyrim Anniversary Edition.
I'm sure I can find you some. I'm sure I can find you something. Maybe.
See, let's do the research side of these videos.
Yeah. No, these aren't research. Okay, hold on. We're not coming into these videos for research. We're coming into videos as first watch. Okay, fine. Celeste's supposed to do more research. Celeste's been really sick.
Celeste's supposed to at least pull up trailers.
Let's pull up trailers.
Or was the Bethesda? Or was the Skyrim one?
Watch Skyrim. Oof. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna need to.
Sunday is what Jesus. It's not hard to tell if it's broken. It's still broken. If they show real gameplay, they're not going to show real gameplay. Let's be honest.
If Jesus is at Disneyland.
I mean, Mickey Mouse is there. There's a golden statue for him. This isn't the special edition. This is the anniversary edition.
I don't know these things.
Well, we know this. Praise thy mighty mouse of entertainment.
I do.
He owns all of the entertainment world. His empire will continue to grow until all bows.
This is a 28-minute video. So I'm gonna skip through some stuff.
No, no, not that one.
Okay, well then. Nobody really knows.
That's called being a good co-host, Celeste.
Okay. How about this one?
Skyrim Anniversary Edition Upgrade Overviews video. That should be fine.
Cool. Well,
Let's take a look at all 4.
Got it.
Yes, 4 free creations for all you special edition owners. To tell you about those creations, here's Daniel Lee.
Hi, I'm Daniel Lee, Senior Artist and Development Lead for Creation Club. Let's start with Saints and Seducers, a full quest expansion featuring the largest amount of content we've ever included in a single creation. Right? You'll get a whole new storyline to uncover. New armor sets and weapons, artifacts, enemies, and more. Saints and Seducers also includes the rare Curios creation. Khajiit caravans will be delivering rare imports from the far reaches of Tamriel. Take a look. These Khajiit merchants will supply new ingredients for you to produce new potions, arrows, and poisons. Even rare stones crafted by the aliens. Survival Mode is perfect for those looking for an immersive challenge. Contend with the very elements of Skyrim itself, like these snowy peaks. Bundle up and keep warm by the fire lest you succumb to the cold.
Wrong.
Mind your hunger and exhaustion
Because
to
I am
keep your
a nerd, I can
dragonborn
also
alive.
There you go.
Thankfully, Skyrim is plentiful in food to forage, catch,
Big improvement.
cook, or even scavenge, as well as local taverns that provide a good night's rest.
I'll show you to your room.
Right this way.
If you haven't played Survival Mode, it's a unique experience we highly encourage you to check out. Speaking of catching your own food, our new fishing mode lets you angle over 20 unique aquatic species across Skyrim's waters to cook, display as trophies, or even keep as pets in your own home aquarium. Visit some of the most breathtaking and tranquil spots on the map and enjoy a relaxing respite from a hard day's adventuring. And did we mention there's also some fishing-related quests?
What was that?
So, grab a rod and get ready to unwind on the shores.
Those 4 creations will be free for all owners of Skyrim Special Edition. But what about all the amazing creations already released for the game? That's where the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition comes in. Releasing on November 11th, Skyrim Anniversary Edition comes bundled with all previously released Creation Club creations, along with the 4 free creations, of course. Anniversary Edition gives you a heap of content to dive into, including numerous armor sets, new gameplay modes like camping and survival, packs of new enemies to fight, tons of weapons, dozens of quests, some even featuring additional side quests, player housing, pets, and so much more. We'll also be bringing a ton of new Creation Club content to the Anniversary Edition, including new modes and some amazing new quests that tap into Tamriel's history. In Ghost of the Tribunal, you'll earn over a dozen new weapons and armor featured in the Elder Scrolls III Morrowind. In the Cause, you'll encounter the Mythic Dawn, who are trying to form a new Oblivion Gate, featuring brand new enemies, locations, weapons, and even a Conjurable Daedra course. These new creations, along with all the other content we've mentioned today, all come bundled in the Skyrim Anniversary Edition, making it the most comprehensive package to date. Thank you so much for joining us in this look at upcoming new content coming soon to Skyrim. We're so thankful to celebrate this incredible milestone with you, and that's only scratching the surface.
50 million times?
Look forward to next-gen optimizations coming for players of Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5. And of course, you won't want to miss our special Skyrim in-concert celebration on November 11th at 2 p.m. Eastern, featuring the London Symphony Orchestra. For more details on our 10th anniversary fan celebration, visit Skyrim10.com, where you can even send us your own Skyrim stories. Thank you for watching, and we absolutely can't wait to see you in Skyrim.
So, yeah.
Woo! Who's excited?
That happened?
This is why I skipped it, because
Why didn't we fix anything?
they didn't fix anything.
That's what I'm asking. Why didn't we fix anything?
Oh, I heard why did we not, didn't we? Okay. I don't care.
Yeah, GTA Online needs to move on. Oh, that was really bad. I'm sorry. I just full on fling the mic. Not fling the mic. Flick the mic.
Fling.
No. You know what, Skyrim? You might still get my money. I don't know.
No. No. Foot down. No. Skyrim is a terrible game.
We didn't need fishing. And I will be honest with you, that looked probably the most polished in the game was fishing. Why did we spend so much time on fishing when there's so much of the game that needs to be fixed?
Weird upside down fish thing.
Mind you, I'll give them credit. The community fixes the game for them continuously. That's not our job.
Yeah, so when you download this, it can fudge up your mods.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, if I want to go fishing, I'll play Fortnite. Or I'll play Sea of Thieves. I'm not going to play Skyrim for fishing. Granted, I wouldn't play Skyrim anyways.
So that's the last of the years.
That is the last of the games
So
that
guys,
are actually coming out.
what is your thought of this concept of video idea for Fridays?
I've still never played Warzone.
Call of Duty Warzone has fishing? I doubt that. No. No. You're lies.
No.
And you're spreading slander.
Zombies has cooked fishing.
Okay, I would give that more of a, you know, that I could say that, but
It is like randomly really cold in here. Outbreak zombies. Outbreak zombies. We are French zombies. We.
yeah, there's no fishing in it. Don't lie.
We.
Don't lie. Brought out, well, if you run out. Well, yeah. So the idea is every Friday we're gonna go over the games for the following week, but that
might actually do research.
That being said, we might see like some tech news coming up or some console news that we're more intrigued in. We want to look at. I guess we throw Disney in there if Disney ever has anything interesting again.
Peanut butter?
Well, I was trying to talk to you, but I guess I'm just going to ignore you because you're ignoring me.
I wasn't ignoring you. I was listening to you.
Well, yeah, and like movies and such too. You're not going to rickroll me. You're not going to catch me on it. But I'm really curious to know what the hyperlink is.
Class will take the bait. No. Being rickrolled. I don't know what
it's so fun. We like to spell and we love to hug. Learning with
What is that?
Pibby, I'm scared. Don't worry, Bun Bun. I'll always keep you safe.
But it's for the future.
With Baby, learning is so fun. We love to spell and we love to hug.
I discovered whole other worlds that are nothing like mine.
Oh, you're gonna love it here.
Oh God, that's terrifying.
Under attack. What's that red water? Never seen that before. Shh, quiet. There's no superheroes left. We're the only ones who can save the universe.
But I'm just a sidekick. And I'm a villain. Look, kid, do you really think we're going to save the universe with the power of love?
That's a great idea. We'll use the power of love. Come on! I know we're not heroes, but maybe we can learn.
Learning with Biffy. Learning is so fun.
Why do you look high?
We like to spell and we like to hug.
What world is this?
I don't know.
Learning is so fun.
Oh God, that's terrible.
Won't you come learn with me?
That is a weird cut to the end. That is disturbing. What in the world did I just watch?
I don't know. Devin's the one that put the monstrosity on. You asked Devin.
Devin, what in the world was that?
Do you have the mics muted?
No. Mics aren't muted. Oh, I think we're on an ad. I think an ad is running. Oh, the video was loud. Yeah. Sorry. I was trying to figure out what in the world was going on. Hashtag blame George. Yeah, fair enough.
Roxanne's so cute when I said her name and her head lifted. Rude?
We're in the middle of an ad.
Are we?
Says so. 55 seconds. Are you?
Am I in the middle of an ad?
Are you?
I don't know.
Are you?
Maybe.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you?
No.
Well, that's a bummer.
I don't know.
Ugh.
You want to watch some NASCAR?
What? No, what? What? We should have COD Zombies or Prop Hunt Night. Well, talking about nights, we do have. What is the schedule? So right now the schedule is set up that Mondays we are going to continue playing Fortnite because we have to finish the season. That's something that needs to get done.
I mean, I can grind if I have to grind.
So what's your thought on your favorite cartoon characters being trapped in an endless void and becoming mindless? What in the world did you send me?
Gosh. Anyways, we can possibly do Saturdays
We could look at possibly doing a.
or Mondays.
We don't have Prop Hunt.
I don't even know what Prop Hunt is.
Maybe a Saturday. Do we even know where Call of Duty is?
Yeah. Cold War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we bought those digitally.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. So for future reference, the plan is now every Monday is going to be Fortnite to get the season done. Every Wednesday, I'll be continuing playing Kingdom Hearts. We're going back through the whole series. We got through all of Alice in Wonderland. We need to get a little bit stronger to go back and beat the Coliseum. And we got through the start of Tarzan. So we should be moving. We should be continuing from there. On Fridays is the new game talk. The new game talk.
But depending on the week.
There will always be a game. There will always be a talk show on a Friday. On the Friday.
Yeah, but depending on the week, we could always play Friday night.
Yeah, especially if we got done fast enough.
Oh.
Cold War has Prop Hunt as a multiplayer game. Oh, well, there you go. On the Saturdays is a mystery day. We may or may not show up. Watch Discord.
Watch this. Even though
Tomorrow,
Devin doesn't see my notifications.
tomorrow we might play Star Wars. We might play Star Wars Knights of the Old, Star Wars The Old Republic tomorrow, not Knights of the Old Republic.
Anybody wants to play Sword War? Sword War.
And then if you ever missed the talk show on Friday night, we hope you come by. But the plan is to take the talk show and it's all goofiness and glory and throw it up over on YouTube on Sunday. Any other thoughts, comments, concerns, ideas, things you want to talk about? people you want to disturb, homes you want to wreck.
No, but we are expecting company soon.
We are expecting company soon.
Company's actually late.
Unless he said 9:30. I can't remember what time he said.
It's 9:43.
But
so.
which means he would be almost here.
There's no stress. I mean, if you want me out, I'll leave.
All honesty, it would probably be a bit of a pain trying to run both sides of the talk show.
The talk show that
The thing that we're currently in the middle of and you're right there part of. I do need to fix the screen. The whole on Monday, the entire OBS completely crashed Monday night. On Tuesday, it would not start at all. So we've been having to rebuild everything this week. So we had a better screen laid out. We'll have it again for next week. Stay tuned for that. We're going to figure out what's going on with the laptop by next Friday, too. I'm thinking it's a cable.
Probably a cable. Out of HDMI.
I just hope we can find a short HDMI and test it and see if that fixes that problem. It's either that, because you haven't had the issue, or we were running it at too high definition. So it was pushing through much through that cable.
I mean, most of them I downloaded were 1080.
But the screen is also running at 4K with a 4K monitor. So that might be it also. Plus you can stay, but be more co-host like.
When are you going to come over and co-host?
You should eventually come see the new.
And bring me some donuts.
Maybe. Look, pull up real fast. How busy is next week's game schedule?
Oh boy.
Let's see.
Starting.
You thought it was fun? I thought it was fun. I actually quite enjoyed this. It was more fun to do this, in my opinion, than trying to.
Ooh, it's gonna be short.
It's gonna be a short one. So
13 games.
So, maybe next week. I gotta figure out how to. Maybe next week we will try to do the stream room tour during the talk show. Which just means we need to make sure certain items are picked up and put away.
I can do that. I also just play Cold War. Cold War.
Well, I think we should. We did a lot of work to get this room done. This room. So Devin can talk to you, can explain it.
I know.
This room had legitimately no space. This room now feels quite big. Where it used to be, you know, if you put your elbow up, you'd be bumping into somebody. Celeste is so far, I can't touch her from here. So the room now feels a lot bigger. So we should do a tour because it has changed a lot, and we have quite an interesting wiring going on.
Yeah,
there's a lot of TVs in here, and we've had some fun game nights with the guys coming over because all 5 of us can play all at the same time on different screens, which is fantastic. So maybe that's what we'll plan. Is I'll work on my side of figuring out how to get us a better camera. Possibly seeing if I could use one of the mobile apps to be just a mobile camera while we walk the phone. I think I can do that. And just you can get footage and all that ready. And then later this month, we'll have to figure out what they were going to give up. We'll start the Pokemon series. We have Pokemon Pearl. Would you guys want, if we bought a new game, like, let's say we bought the new Pokemon on Friday, in 2 weeks, like we're going to do anyways, would you guys want, during the talk show, a game review? Would that be something that'd be interesting? I don't know. I need your thoughts. The room used to be as small as a broom closet. Hey, hey, hey.
Harry Potter could fit.
Don't go ahead and insult the broom closet. There was more room in that broom closet.
Well, I mean, the only way that that'd be possible is that if it got played that morning.
We can pick it up the night before.
Are they doing a 9 o'clock
I'm
release?
sure for Pokemon they're gonna do one. Sure, it's a topic of discussion. Okay, yeah. So we can add in on one of these a small little topic. So maybe you and I can discuss some ideas of how to try to make it easier for us to have more of a transition from one topic to another kind of idea. So yeah, so next Friday we're gonna do again our little show. There will be about 13 games you said that we're gonna go over.
Yeah,
We'll discuss our opinions. We'll laugh at Celeste for her lack of, personality.
Excuse me?
We'll look at the room. We'll take a tour around the new studio. It's not 100% done, but it's like 98.999% done. It's almost perfect.
You can also try making a list so it's not all chaotic.
Well, I kind of asked Celeste to do it because I'm at work during the week. And that's why I was supposed to be taking care of this side. It didn't feel like there was a list at times.
Word document.
All the games that we went over are there.
Yeah, except for Bethesda.
So no. So Celeste made a list.
Celeste made a list.
Did Celeste's thoughts hurt others?
Whoa! I have my own opinion. You have your opinion.
One set of our opinions are correct, and one set of our opinions are wrong.
I don't think that's how opinions work. That's how facts work. That is not how opinions work.
Should we leave it to the chat?
What is there to leave to chat? Opinions are opinions. They're not facts.
One of us has the correct opinions. One of us has wrong opinions.
No.
One of us said Fast and the Furious looked like a stupid game, but it would be fun to play.
It's a...
Opinions are like, well, everyone has them, and they all stink.
See?
Anyways, guys.
Anyways, love.
It's been real.
It's been fine.
It's been real fun. I'm tired. This was fun.
Well, I'm glad that Parker's coming over.
Yeah, well, I don't have to pay attention. I'm only running him through making a character. I can, sleep through it.
Hey.
Anyway. Now that we jump subjects again. It's been real fun. You've all been wonderful. Thank you for coming and hanging out.
We might see you tomorrow.
We will. The plan is we should be streaming tomorrow, playing something, probably some Star Wars: The Old Republic, because it's been a long time, and I absolutely love that game. If not, we for fact will be back on Monday, where we'll be playing some Fortnite. Celeste usually runs those ones. If you want to come watch her
fail at playing Fortnite.
I was gonna say fail at trying to be a streamer, but fail at playing Fortnite works too. That's gonna be there on Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday. I'll be going ahead and playing again some more Kingdom Hearts. That's a lot of fun. I get very frustrated. I yelled at the console a couple times on Wednesday. I forgot how much of a pain in the ass the original Kingdom Hearts was. And then Friday we'll be right back here for another show. So until then, bye guys.